guys, welcome back to Go Doctor Who. I've robbed your host. He's inside the actual watch, and
I'm here.
What the?
I'm here.
Open.
What?
Open. Open.
We're going to be reviewing Power of
Wait.
the Doctor. So let's go.
Open. It won't open.
Um,
The button fell.
let's go. So
I broke it.
he broke the fob watch.
Yeah.
Shame the fob watch wasn't in Jodie Whittaker's final episode, which is what we're talking about today. So yeah, let's go with the beginning, the train.
The train.
Obviously, Dan's exit at the beginning as well. So let's go with that.
Train. Well, you get a distress call from a train that's under attack from something we don't actually know yet. We didn't see straight away.
Cybermen.
Yeah, we don't see them straight away though, do we?
No, but a woman. They do an indication of the Timeless Child because they have a little kid in the end. It's not a kid, but either way, they do the Timeless Child music as well to indicate. Oh, we're going to be talking about the Timeless Child. We're not.
No,
It's nothing to
It's not
do
even
with
got
it.
nothing to do with it. It's just what was it?
Power source. It's like
It's an engine
a
thing.
unique power source.
But how was it human? I'd
being.
want. But why did they show it as a human?
Because it's meant to. I think it was they did this as a one-liner, so it's easy to miss. It's like basically it's showing what someone wants to save, and the Doctor wanted to save a kid, so it's showing a kid.
I see. Right. Okay. Makes sense.
Right. So now we got that out of the way. Dan gets shot. by
He
a
gets.
laser.
Yeah. He decides that life is not good for him anymore. It's like no.
He's like,
He's just hanging in space like I don't want to do this
screw
anymore.
you guys, and I him.
Literally, he's like I don't want to do this anymore. No, I don't want to do it. I just don't.
I don't want to go. No, he just want to go. He just want to go.
He
So
literally goes.
he has a goodbye with Yaz, but he don't have a goodbye with Jodie. Jodie's just in
No.
the TARDIS like,
Doing her own thing. Like she's like
you
okay,
just left me.
okay, that's fine.
Hold me, Yaz. Oh wait, no, all this talk about Yaz and Jodie, we're gonna have a companion romance. They're gonna get together. They didn't even kiss in the episode.
No.
I mean, they got to share an ice cream at the end. Yep. Look at that ice cream.
In space.
They didn't lick lips.
In space. In
Yeah.
space.
Which I quite like that ending, but we'll get back to that in a bit. So the beginning of the episode, Dan's gone, Simon a big threat, and rah rah Rasputin. The Master is Rasputin, and he's doing
Master's back to his evil ways.
Yeah, he's the Master of disguise.
He's finally got the Doctor on the edge of her seat.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Attack of the
Ow!
Cat.
Evil.
Attack of the Cat.
She's like the Master.
She is Missy. She's
Yeah.
called Missy.
Well,
you summoned the Master, and
You
she
need
comes.
to get one. You need to get a boy. Call it Master.
Yeah, I was thinking about Doctor, but I don't know if calling it.
Did it again?
Yeah. She's attacking us. Anyway, what was I going to say? Yes, so we've got that out of the way. Right, distress calls. Oh yes, Unit, Kate Stewart, organised the Doctor to come in.
And then the companions
Classic
as well.
companions.
Yes.
You finally get to see Ace and Tegan are a classic companion.
Which I've not seen them in the. I haven't watched any of the old
Which is
Who.
Interesting because obviously I know bits, so I was like, oh my god, it's them.
references as well.
Whereas you are a beginner, so to that classic era. So what did you think of them? Seems they're
It
new.
was interesting that brought back old companions because I think it shows more like it can happen.
Did you understand them from what you got from this episode, or were you a bit like lost to who they were? Or
No, I don't know who the
was it well? Yeah, I told you.
That's the only thing.
Was it well explained in the episode? Like
Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of hints towards what they did with the Doctor before, and the hologram really helped as well, showing the chemistry between the Doctor and the companion.
and the Fifth Doctor and got to talk to Tegan, and that was interesting. And of course, they mentioned Adric, who was a companion that died, so that was lovely, like callbacks. But then we got Sylvester McCoy, which is know from The Hobbit.
Yes.
And
Radagast Brown.
yes, he finally got to see Sylvester McCoy as the Doctor. So.
Well, I knew he was one of them. I just didn't know which one. That was the only because I don't keep up with that.
So, what did you think of?
It was good. I mean, and obviously, he wasn't really in it that much. It was just a hologram and.
It's just like a sweet cameo.
Yeah, just there.
Which I loved. I thought it was pretty cool, to be fair.
It was good.
Yes, so the Cybermen, and then you have Cyber Lords, the Cyber Masters. What did you think of them? Because obviously they regenerate at the beginning.
I knew about those.
Yeah.
But obviously, we didn't know it was all the Masters' plan until later on, because there was that Dalek that turned up. Oh look, what's going on? You know, stuff's gonna happen. You can destroy my entire race, and I don't know if that was like maybe actually a trap anyway.
Yeah, it's very indicated like trap vibes, and it's obvious.
She thought it was as well. She was, oh, this is a trap. You're going to send me to whatever. But it turned out to be anyway.
Yeah, the Daleks were the weakest thing in this story for me.
Yeah, they were just they're just, pieces on a chessboard.
Yeah, they are the Masters' bitches in this episode, which were like the Cybermen, but the Cybermen had more of a threat.
They had more of a role.
The lone Cyberman was just a clone.
Right. And the little toy, you got my God, the little toy.
Because you mentioned Master, she's arriving. What was I going to say? Yeah, it was like a Russian doll. It was like
yes.
Now, what Chris Chibnall does tend to do is pull stuff from different Doctor Who eras, and this one reminds a lot of fans I've seen as the Series 2 with the Daleks Genesis Arc and all the Daleks coming out.
Oh yeah.
They think it's like a reference to that. Yeah. And there's also references of. Also, the Master wearing all different Doctor's clothing.
It did have a very, so 9th, 10th, 11th, that type of era. It had that kind of type of vibe with it.
Yeah, it was definitely using stuff. Like, when Yaz is holding the Doctor, that's a reference to, like, the 5th Doctor holding
and when they turn the TARDIS sideways to catch
Ace.
Ace. Bam! Did it! I remembered.
River Song reference.
Yeah.
There's a lot of references to classic.
So I got that. I was like, the thing, and it would be cool if they landed in the pool. That would have been even funnier because that would have made. Yeah. But they didn't. So that's fine.
It was interesting. The Doctor and Ace's dynamic was quite interesting because obviously you won't know this, but the Ace when the 7th Doctor series ended, the show ended. So she never got an exit to the show.
Right, I think you did tell me that once.
So they've done books of her becoming a Time Lord. They've done books of her.
So they just
having
went with it.
Her own adventures, and they've done books of her literally.
Yeah, it wasn't Tegan on her own adventures as well, though. They were both doing their own things.
Yeah,
it does show that. It shows that they're all like traveling around the world, doing different things.
And there's also talks of Tegan going out with a woman companion. And Chris Chibnall, the writer of this episode, ignored all that. And some fans can be hurt by that because obviously they like Tegan going out with his companion, which was off screen, didn't happen in the show mainly. So everyone's like, oh my God, they ruined this like lesbian
But not everyone knew
relationship.
about that. Not everyone knows though.
So he called that out of the way. He also took away all that mystery about Ace's goodbye. To just be an argument, which was interesting. It was briefly mentioned. Oh, didn't the Doctor have an argument with you and you went off or whatever? So it was a lot of references. It was a lot of like wrapping up companion exits.
But so far, from what we've said, it was good. I was on the edge of my seat, literally going, "Oh my God, this is so cool!" It was actually cool. Like the fact that they were starting, like with the running around. They didn't do much running around in Jodie's era, did they? Really? And then they brought it back.
Yeah, I think the holograms really worked quite well. Whereas series with the Flux episode, the final of that, we have 3 Jodies in that story, and it wasn't worked to the best of its ability, wrapping that series up. So yet again, using the holograms to wrap everything up because the Doctor can't be all at once.
So with that as well,
it worked.
Before then, this is so much better from the last season because every episode that they didn't end it properly. They just went on somewhere else completely. It was like there was 1 minute they were here, the Flux was happening, bam, and then all of a sudden they're in. I think they were in like a village. Were they? I think they were somewhere in the middle of nowhere. It's like, oh, okay, no one knows what happened then.
Yeah. So
it was like all over the place. But now it had a good flow to it all the way to the end.
Yep. There was a lot going on, but it was still easy to follow. I found and quite fun. Yeah. And yet again, rah rah, Rasmussen. I laughed. I'm sorry, I couldn't.
It just brought the Master's vibe back. It did.
Some people are saying, "Oh, it's just for TikTok for people to do." I don't care. I love.
No, because it was literally that's the sort of Master that we know with David Tennant.
He did that. Yeah, he did that with the old man, when the Doctor was an old man, he was like, I can't decide whether you should live or die.
Yeah, so he was making it fun. He brought back the fun. He brought back the original stuff, which was really good. And that's the thing that made it good as well.
The Master said in that scene, of course, which is a reference to an old Master, I was dressed for the occasion, which was lovely. So loads of references. But anyway, getting to the main part now, because we talk quite a lot, I think. I don't know where the time is on this.
Just waffling at this point. Get to the main course.
The Master was the Doctor. He turned himself into her. Now, I loved it when he
like the ultimate defeat for the Doctor.
Yeah, so the Doctor was powerless. He took her body.
Right.
He took her job.
Yes, but she had a plan, but we didn't know about her plan. Like, she kept touching the companions. Shock. We didn't know what was going on. I didn't know what was going on.
That come into a thing as well, didn't it? Which, again, you could have an argument of...
She must have known that she was in trouble. She must have known.
I think that because the Master warned her as well, was like...
Right, so she got prepared.
And giving Yaz a gun, which the Doctor doesn't do, is a lot of, like... And from the Flux series, your time is coming to an end now. No regeneration, blah, blah, blah. You know. But anyway, my cat's doing something in the background. Anyway, what was I going to say?
Being Spider-Man.
Trying to climb walls. What was I going to say? So, yeah.
Yaz to the rescue.
Yaz controlling the TARDIS.
That's mad. And she even got the book. She even got the manual out. Fucking she put in sticky notes everywhere.
A lot of fans were like, "Oh, why is she doing it? She's not." She has had this with. I'm gonna pull up another one. Revolution of the Daleks. I got that right.
Lucky.
Resolution, yes. Resolution of the Daleks, where she was lost without the Doctor and she had sticky notes on the other TARDIS.
Right.
And she was doing all that. So it is in her character to try and learn about the Doctor's stuff. But anyway, the Master's the Doctor. He's took her body and he's basically gone, I am the Doctor now, and go right in her face.
Yeah, they were shouting at each other. They were shouting. That's mad.
That. He went straight in her face and he went to the TARDIS. The TARDIS sparked out. It was like, you will obey me.
Yeah, you behave. You have to behave, you know.
It was like ruining the representation of the Doctor. I loved it. Yeah. Also playing the
making two planets explode each other. There was a war, apparently. He made a war happen.
Yeah, which if this episode was longer, we probably would have seen more of the Master doing damage. But we got 90 minutes, you got to do everything, you know, fair enough. But anyway, so that's the thing. Obviously gets reversed. We get to see the fugitive Doctor again, which is a hologram.
So people start coming back, like Graham? Yeah, he comes back.
Graham was not really relevant, but I enjoyed it. He always had a flirt.
He was there.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Bradley Walsh can't complain. Ryan was just referenced. Oh, he's in a different country.
Right, so, he's doing something else.
Well, really, the actor is living his best life in all these other shows lately.
Right.
What else was going to say? Oh dear, Missy's trying to tap my DVDs here. Anyway, my cat's on a...
Back on track. Let's go.
Yeah. So. I don't know what the timing is on this. Oh dear, 13 minutes. Right, let's get back on it. So, what was I going to say? I was going to say was the Doctor getting her body back. Of course, we got to see classic Doctors back, and I went, it's this.
Yeah.
What did you think of it? Did you get most of them? Did you know what was going on? As soon as he went like that, I was like,
with the clothes, yeah, I saw some of them. It did kind of go, actually, yeah, that's a bit odd. Why is he wearing? I was like, why is he wearing different? What's happened with his clothes? It did get me. I was like, oh wait, that's Doctor's clothes. That's like different Doctor's clothes.
It's like Jedi.
Took me a second. It did.
It's like Jedi robes. It looked like.
Yeah.
For Doctor Who.
Because when we see the actual clothes on the Master, Yaz has already thrown him out the TARDIS and just went.
Bye.
Bye.
Not my Doctor.
And then she's picking up allies, sorting people out, getting them all ready, sorting. She didn't really have a plan, but she got a plan.
Yeah, Vinder was. I don't like him. He's useless. He's just basically another. Oh look, we got a Game of Thrones actor.
Yeah, to be honest, they didn't really need him.
He didn't even have his dog, or we didn't even see his unborn baby, which was the whole bloody.
Yeah, he come through a wormhole. He showed up. He saw the broken TARDIS, the Master's TARDIS technically, and
he shot the Master in the Doctor's body.
Right.
So why didn't the Doctor have a wound shot as well? Because he shot it.
Theoretically, should have.
This feels like a Rick and Morty episode. You shot me! You shot me! Oh my god!
Right.
You know, it just feels like a Rick and Morty in a way. Anyway, basically, he crashes on the ship, helps the Doctor. The Doctor fixes his ship. He flies off. And
Simple. He's gone. That's it. He's gone again. Straight through the wormhole. Like the Doctor.
Please don't use him again.
Like it was meant to be used for what purpose? Like I know, like he pointed a gun at the Master. Fine, fair enough. But they could have Yaz could have done that on her own with the hologram.
I mean, they were building up with Yaz having a gun, so one, I don't know. Anyway, we were getting past it. The Simon get tricked by a hologram. Yeah, it's a bit cheap. It's a bit like, getting them out of the way, they got took out. But I liked that they used that regeneration from the Simon to revert the Doctor being back to normal. So technically, the Simon haven't got regeneration anymore in a way. So that's wrapped up why they can't come back, I guess.
Possibly.
Which is a shame. They could come back. It's Doctor Who.
True.
Speaking of Doctor Who, the Master gets left on the planet dead in the end of this episode. But he's done. That's it. It's the Master. He could have literally, as soon as the Doctor got back in the TARDIS, woken up and got back in his own TARDIS and blew
possibly. And his TARDIS would have protected him anyway, even if he was just inside the doors.
Like, there's a force field normally around the TARDIS. The Master couldn't come back.
I mean, he was pretty close to his TARDIS.
Yeah.
Like, he wasn't far away from it, so it was possible.
Yeah, so let's get into the final bits now.
I mean, Jodie got hit by a massive laser beam, right?
Yeah, I was going to get onto that, but I wanted to briefly mention the companions and all the other characters that had just got put there. My cats just took her own food. It's like, feed me. Anyway.
Okay, carry on.
What was I going to say? Yes, the companions, they just got gone. They got sent to Croydon, which is a lovely reference to Sarah Jane, but it's a little problem like what happened with Captain Jack. Bye, Doctor, I'm going with Torchwood member. See you later. He never got an actual goodbye. And then with the companions, I dropped him off in Croydon. Yeah. Why didn't we get to see them goodbye?
Didn't see them leave, didn't see them get off. She was just controlling the TARDIS.
What we did get to see was even more Doctor Who characters. We got to see...
In the meeting.
Yes, we got to see
Doctor Who meeting.
Jo Grant, which was one of the first people I actually met, who's a third Doctor companion. I'm meeting her again in London. She's been announced. I booked it. Anyway, and then we got to see...
Again.
And the 6th Doctor and 7th Doctor companion, I forgot the name of. It's escaped me. Mel, but I don't know the real actress name. I forgot that. Mel, she's a 6th and 7th Doctor.
No point asking me.
I got to see Ian Chesterton. He's 90-something. He's the first Doctor companion way back in the 60s, and he's still alive, and we got him back. That's lovely. I mean, he was the one who went, woman? You know, the end.
Right, yeah.
The old dude. That was lovely, because it's like, yes, we got a little reference to him. He should have been in the 50th in some cameo. I think Ace and Tegan. So that's them wrapping up, and it's like a companion meeting. What do you think of that?
That was interesting. It'll be interesting if they actually did like maybe a short thing and had everyone as much companions as they can, just all in there. It'll be interesting just to see. But for now, it was just a small meeting of a few companions. It'll be interesting if they could actually put more in later on. But
right, I think there's 3 things left to talk about: Yaz's exit, Jodie's regeneration, and what? We'll get onto that in a bit. Anyway, so Yaz's exit. What did you think of it?
I mean...
How should she have gone out for you?
Ice cream and then...
I prefer chips.
I mean, they could have done a reference to actually when the Doctor... What was it? I don't know. The 10th was with the flipping... What's the... I forgot. The green thing, and they're in that place, and then the flipping... You know when Captain Jack left before? That area, the same place with the thing that opened in with the thing. I can't explain it. I'm lost.
Let me know in the comments if you know what he said.
Okay, let's move on. Let's go. I've lost myself.
I think you might be. Are you on about chips again or not?
I don't remember. It's a place that they keep bringing back in Doctor Who anyway with David Tennant, and I was thinking if they reference that place again, it would be interesting.
You might be on about the Torchwood hub, maybe.
Like, I don't know.
Like a riff.
Move. Go past.
Swipe left. Tinder reference, why not? Anyway, yes, Yaz's exit. I think that this is pretty much like the Doctor's basically gone, yeah, I'm changing. Bye, bitch.
Yeah.
No, but I feel like Yaz would have stayed on. She would have
stayed on.
She would have helped the 10th Doctor, but I'm kind of glad we're getting new Donna in that way. But spoilers. Yeah, so that's okay, I guess.
Although it would be weird if Yaz was with David.
Yeah, I think we've got potential for Yaz to come back one day.
Right, or she'll be in the meetings, or maybe if there's something going on, because obviously we have theories about what's going on with David and yeah.
Briefly going to mention Uni getting upgraded by Simon. Loved it. Anyway,
move on.
Stop.
Let's go.
Jodie's regeneration. We've got 2 more things to talk about. Jodie's regeneration. What did you think of it?
I like the idea of the sunset thing. That was brilliant. I like the idea that she actually picked a place that she actually wanted to go to this time. Like, what is it? So David turned into Matt Smith, didn't really have a place to pick. It was just in the TARDIS, and then you got David turned in the TARDIS as well. So it's always in the TARDIS. But it was nice to have someone, an actual Doctor, who goes, actually, I want to do it my own way.
Yeah,
that's a good thing.
I think going out the TARDIS is interesting. However, I think next episode the TARDIS has been dismantled and stuff from filming. So I think when David Tennant regenerated and goes back in the TARDIS, it's going to look completely different. That's just my idea.
The thing is, every time a Doctor regenerates, they break the TARDIS, or the TARDIS shuts them out, and it sorts itself out. And then the Doctor's not allowed in it until it sorts itself out.
I'd love to see how it changes, because we haven't actually had that in the show. Over on Evil of the TARDIS, it kind of fixed itself from the flux.
It changes a little bit.
We didn't get to see it change. But anyway, I think Jodie stepping out there and tag, you're it. It's so perfect.
That was good. That was good.
That's a kid line, and she's such a kid Doctor.
Right.
Also, the people saying BBC getting backlash for having Jodie regenerate out there. People gonna jump and try and recreate that scene. That's on them. If they're stupid enough to go up on that cliff top or whatever and try and recreate the scene.
It was in a green screen, wasn't it, though?
She wasn't even there.
She wasn't even there. It was in a green screen room.
But the people that own that island or whatever are not happy that fans could just jump off there by accident or whatever and recreate the scene. Either way, I thought it looked beautiful. It looked cool. It looks really good. The regeneration looks the best it's ever done, but I still prefer the exploding David Tennant TARDIS. But now let's get on to the final bit. What did you and your brother do when you saw?
I was a bit behind on the live on that, because all I hear in my room, I got somewhere like where the Doctor gets hit by the laser beam, and all I hear in my room, because my brother's further on, he goes, yes, oh my god, he's the best. I was like, oh god, we know, he already given me a hint straight to it. I was like, I was covering my ears like, no, don't tell me, I'm watching it. And then he was just like, yes, he ran into my mum's room, and he was like, oh, guess what, and she's like, stop it, we haven't watched it, shut up. Yeah, just trying to give us all spoilers, and he was really excited by it. It was a really good episode. When I seen it, I was like, what? I was literally falling off my seat at that point. But yeah, I had my theory that it would be David, which we spoke about, which you got it right in your theories. And yeah, it was good. It was good. You went insane.
Yeah, my reaction was, I knew it was coming. Oh, well, the thing with
Go back to his video, look, you will see how crazy
what I kind of knew was coming was, I knew David Tennant because of the filming, and I saw all that, and I've been putting it on my TikToks.
It had to be
But I didn't know whether it was going to be David or Shooty, or it was going to cut to black and we weren't going to see. That was
a big cliffhanger.
When it was drawing away,
I thought maybe a big cliffhanger, and that's it, gone. And I was like, everyone would have.
I would have been like pissed off.
Right.
But I was like, he's coming back. But then the clothes changed. I was like, huh?
Yes.
But I was also like, I know them clothes because I seen it from the filming pictures.
Right.
David Tennant.
Right.
And then I quickly grabbed my phone out because I was in hype mode and recorded it to put it on TikTok.
Which is insane. You need to go watch it.
Oh yeah. I was.
You need to link that video you need to link it.
I don't think you can with.
Just link
YouTube to TikTok. I don't know. Anyway.
Just try.
Just type in Geeks Assemble. You'll see my reaction. Plug my TikTok, why not? But anyway, I was screaming. I knew it was happening, but I still got excited and happy. So that's pretty cool.
It was a good episode.
Yeah.
Good. All of it.
So, we're going to do one more video talking about Jodie's era.
What are you rating it at, though? We need to rate.
I was going to get onto
Come
that
on,
in a minute.
just rate it. Come on.
We're going to do one more video on Jodie's final era. We're nearly at 800 subscribers, so you know what to do. And yeah, let's get on to the ratings. You tell me. I haven't heard your ratings before, so this will be interesting.
Well, I'll just say 10 out of 10 for that one. For a very long time, you haven't had a good episode for so long, in my eyes anyway. Yeah, that's 10 out of 10 for me. You'll be different. I know you'll be different.
I'm a bit more critical.
Yes.
I went, as soon as I finished this episode, I reviewed it.
Yeah.
I was like 9.5 because I don't want to give it a 10 because of this. I'm putting it back even more.
Right. Down to
an 8.5. So
8.5. He's got lower.
I think this is a brilliant regeneration story, but it's not as good as The End of Time. For me, that's my favourite episode. I know a lot of people don't like it. I enjoy it.
Good episode.
And I really enjoy the Ninth Doctor's final story. And I think that's really well. Matt Smith's, this could actually beat Matt Smith's one, I think, maybe. But Peter Capaldi's not really a chance. So I do feel like this is like, it's fourth place.
But it's up there.
Yeah.
It's not right at the bottom of the list.
8.5 from me. I think this is very much a strong Jodie Whittaker story. I've actually only got really like 5. Was that you?
No. Carry on.
A noise happened. 5 really good stories from Jodie's era, I feel like, for me. And this is in there. So it is very much her strongest story. But I don't think it's the best regeneration story. But I think it's Jodie's best. I think we're really going to see how good Doctor Who is for the 60th very soon. So exciting times. I've got a lot of stuff coming. Anything to wrap up?
Control your mind.
He literally is the master with that fob watch.
Woo!
I am the master and you will obey me. Subscribe. Anyway, any last thoughts before
I don't think there's anything else to add.
Right then, we're going to get on to the final video because we've been talking so long.
Add your rating in the comment. You have to do it.
You know the drill. Anyway,
let's go.
Like, comment, rate, subscribe, and as always, I'll see you guys for another video very soon. Have a nice day. Bye.